Okay, let's give Relentless Evil a go on the hardest skill, and please ignore that. I tried to spend literally the least amount of time possible looking at that awful title screen I came up. So bad, it's so bad. But of course that was just done just to have some kind of a placeholder title screen. So, but it's not gonna do good for my reputation. All right, let's get into it. Map 1. Come on, just beat everything up. Where did that imp go? There you are. Yeah, this is fun. So, yeah, let's get that shotgun. And this is an obvious copy-paste level from 2005 that I made. It was the first map of it's. I think it was like the second version of the first map I created at the time. But this was meant to be more of a deathmatch kind of a level, and this is a decent DM level because these windows will lower once you play DM. So this map becomes very open, and same goes with these windows. But I think it's yeah, that only takes place when you start outside the map, and there are certain like DM exclusive triggers to be found from this map. So, but still, most of these levels weren't really designed for DM. So probably the best levels are the first levels. So yeah, let's get that second secret now, and I think that's all. Oh yeah, of course we have one bad guy remaining, which would be this one, this guy right here. And sure as hell I had to take damage. Need to double check if I took that. Yeah, I did take it. So that's all, so out of here. And Sunshine, map number 2. 2007 was the year when this map was created. At the time I had a bit of a habit of creating some circular walls and all that, so... And this counts as a secret, so be sure to tag it properly. So... Yeah, that was a good shot. And be fast, and do a strafe run like this. Across to kill those guys. And there's actually nothing on this courtyard, so basically a waste of time. And with a yellow key, let's go in here. And to save some shells, I'll use a single shotgun for a while. And there's actually a secret in there, but I'll spare that for later. Because there's this one part that is pretty crucial. Come on, out of the way now. Can you just, like... Yeah. Right, let's back off then. Wow, he was fast. And with the yellow key, let's go back. And there are those shells, but I'll spare them for later. And of course, when I was talking about the yellow key, I meant the blue key. And now I think it's a good time to take those shells. It's the same story over and over, all the way since I made this level. I always forget the red key, because it's kind of hard to see. It's right here, and once you press the switch inside that room, the key lowers. So it's easy to forget. And it's a habit that I have, like, every time I play this level. It's like I always forget the yellow key. I mean the red key. Jesus Christ, I can't even tell them apart anymore. Alright, that's the fake exit. And let's steal that guy, and then there's that one shotgun guy in here, and the last secret. So let's get these for fun. But of course, there's this one secret that I have not gotten yet, which would be this one. So, any shells? Come on. There has to be that one shotgun laying somewhere. Well, I guess not. Well, that's okay. And this map also created in 2007. Kind of a short, slightly more detailed one. Not too much detail still. But at least we'll get a chain gun. So that's something. Let's use that one, and now remember to take care of those chain gunners and specters, and of course then come the hit scanners. And there are certain chain gunners around this area as well, so just deal with them as fast as you can. And with that switch pressed, this switch will lower the wall that's blocking your access to the blue key, so be sure to use it to get the key. And once you have the key, that's where the door is at. Don't destroy these barrels, so spare them for this part. So wow, that went really nicely. Usually it doesn't really go that well, but it's just that you have to line up your shots pretty well. And then there's that soul sphere, but I'll spare it for later on. Be careful around this area, because there are plenty of hit scanners, somewhat of an open setting, so stay back and use your chain gun. That's probably the best way to handle this. And then get the key, and, well, guess what? All hell breaks loose. Kill those hit scanners. Just stay here, and make sure that you deal with these guys as fast as you can, because sometimes those chain gunners on the other side might wander away like that, so they just might be so that there might be some other bad guys getting in the way, which means that you cannot shoot at those chain gunners in the distance. So that can be a problem. So, and then there's the lone secret with some rockets and all that, and then there's the yellow door. And guess what? It's a trap. Try to use these demons as cover and to kill these. Just like this. This is basically the best way to deal with this. But even so, you might still take some punishment. So it's good that I let that soul sphere for the last. These guys are mostly just imps, so as long as you deal with those chain gunners, this fight shouldn't be too difficult. And then there's that one last bad guy, and he's in here. And let's get that shotgun and bullets to the max, and then let's get that soul sphere. And that's all we're going to get from this map, so out of here. Full speed ahead. Well, this map certainly lives up to its name, because this is a lazy copy-paste map with a straightforward gameplay. Can't really miss anything in this, unless we're talking about that soul sphere secret, but I'll show it later on. But at least this map is pretty crowded, so 120 monsters in here and all that, so... And it's the same story on the other side of the map. But this map was also created in 2007. It was just a lazy copy-paste-ish map. The kind of maps that I did at the time, so... Or these kind of a mirror maps, which are kind of predictable and boring, really. really one of the most boring map types to play are those copy-paste and mirror maps. Those are really the most boring type of maps, but at least gameplay-wise this map is pretty decent, so at least it's fun to play nevertheless, and it's short. But these kind of long copy-paste-ish maps are just insanely boring. But on the other hand, it kind of depends on how the gameplay of the map goes, really. But if it's just a flat-out copy-paste, it is, for most of the time, it's kind of a boring experience. And for some reason, this sector counts as a secret. I think it was initially so that I added that Soul Sphere secret, which I'll reveal later on, so that it didn't exist at the time, because I made this level so that there weren't supposed to be any secrets. And just spray and pray, that works out for most of the time. In this darkness, and let's kill these guys, particularly those chain gunners, as fast as you can. And the rest of the bad guys should be just demons, so they shouldn't be too difficult to deal with. And that lowers the exit, which is actually at the beginning of this level. So let's just backtrack over here, and this computer wall has lowered, and of course it's not happening without a fight. And there are a ton of shotgun guys inside these rooms, so just stay back and fire away. And but the problem is that they're on both sides, so there might be just one or two. There just might be one or two of them. Yeah, that chain gun guy. Come on. Are you serious? How many times? Jesus Christ, those guys got... They fired so frequently. And now let's get that Soul Sphere. Here it is. And I think there might have been an armor in here. Or actually no, I think it must have been a multiplayer exclusive. Or was it on this side of the map? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's good. Let's get some bullets. I think this side might have some bullets too. Well, almost full bullets, but I think that's good enough, so... Let's get out of here, and let's use this switch. It's a time switch that reveals the exit. And this map, also created in 2007, lazy E4 M1 rip-off-ishness level can be found from this map. So... And also plenty of respawning enemies. And the secrets are somewhat similar compared to E4M1 as well. So, and also there are these teleporting line depths scattered across. So it could be a... Oh crap! I wasn't supposed to do that. Not so good, but thank goodness at least I can deal with these guys really fast. Let's take this. And then there's that red key. Once you take it, these big guys start teleporting in, so deal with these guys as fast as you can, and stay away from that window, because in this case, some of those bad guys managed to teleport outside that window that you can see in the distance. So it's important that to stay away from that window, and to make sure that these guys don't get freebies on you. So that's important. And of course you can keep slaughtering these bad guys, because there are plenty of them, and a few Hell Knights too, and you can grab some shells from them. And mostly just imps, and I think there might be a second Hell Knight. I have that kind of a feeling that there will be a second Hell Knight, because I remember that there might have been two. As long as the most deadliest hit scanners are not around, that's good. So let's get this secret. And then there's the other one. There's actually a Berserk pack and some bullets. And yet another E4 M1 rip-off-ishness room. So... and lots of respawning enemies. Mostly some hit scanners and a few Hell Knights. Alright, come on, chain gunners. I know that there are some chain gunners in there, so please. Oh. Well, I guess I'll just wait and go away, because they will eventually show up. Oh. In the meanwhile, we can check out this. So, this is where the blue key is at. So, as long as these lost souls and all the other annoying enemies are taken care of, it's okay. And then there's that rocket launcher too. So, be sure to take care of these lost souls. At least before that. Shoot that one, and let's get that secret. And then there are some bullets down there if you need them. And now there's a small little respawning moment. A chain gun might come handy because most of this is just fodder, but there are a couple of bigger guys in there. Revenants, and I think there might have been 1 or 2 Hell Knights. Oh crap, that was close. Yeah, the shotgun guys are like super annoying in the dark because you can't see them at all unless they fire at you. So, let's just hope that I can bring them all down. Right, and there might be some shells in here. And still some Hell Knights. Lost souls too. Come on. Just die. Thank you. That should be most of the enemies. I'll probably be back to that place later on, but first I want to loot some stuff. So. And also I have to make sure that all of the guys around this half of the map are dead. Yeah, from the looks of it, that seems to be the case. And of course then there's that secret, but I'll save that for later on, because there's at least the still the exit room to clear. Hell Knight and some fodder. Come on. Really? Alright, one more bad guy. So I think he's probably in here. He's just like some super late bad guy who just refused to spawn. Oh yeah, this lost souls don't count because this is vanilla, so... But yeah, everybody's dead, but I have to say that I took a little bit more punishment than I probably would have wanted to. So in that case, I probably should go look for that Berserk pack, which I think was... yeah, sure. Was the other one. Yeah, that's decent enough. So let's get these. Now I have everything. So let's get out of here. And this is map 6, one of the oldest, if not the oldest, map that this what has. I think it is actually the oldest. It's just slightly older than map 26. So, it was created in 2004. Like this level. Impressive. And a volume warning, because the minute that I shoot those barrels, just turn down your volume. Yeah, now it's over. And this map is kind of like... it involves traveling through various of these hubs and you'll be traveling quite a lot between the same areas in this map. And be ready, because there are some chain gunners and other stuff in here. And if you have a chain gun, this is the moment to use it. Plenty of hot fodder in here. But don't go yet, because there is that guy around the corner, and just like the other guy. So just kill these chain gunners quickly, and make sure that they don't start wandering around excessively. Yeah, this Hell Knight shouldn't be too much of a problem. And same goes with these imps on that ledge, so they don't really make any difference. So let's go up here then. Start using some computers. And that will give away one of the secrets. And this is the first moment to get a plasma rifle during this campaign, so... And then let's go back up, and... Ah, damn it, I wasn't supposed to take that. And first, be sure to deal with that pain elemental, and thank goodness he apparently somehow got stranded between that wall, so his lost souls didn't make it. So, that's a good thing. Watch out for that Spectre. And then let's go. Be fast about it. Right. And now let's go back. And be careful, because there is this one monster closet revealed. These guys can be nasty if you don't know that that monster closet is being revealed, so it could be bad. And now let's go inside this room. Come on, it's not my fault that this imp is killing you, and in which that imp apparently succeeded. It's not my fault. Plenty of big bad guys in here. Cacodemons, Hell Knights, a couple of Mancubi. And let's use that switch. That will open one of the bars leading to the yellow key area, and of course the yellow key is in here, so let's go back. And that's where the blue door is, but we first need a blue key. And these are the bars that switch will open, so. And then there's that secret with the auto. And this is fairly self-explanatory, straightforward. Shoot first, don't think. And let's take that. And now we have to backtrack all the way to near the yellow key, to the area where the yellow key was. So this is where the blue door is. So be careful, because there's that chain gunner. Okay, he died. That's good. Let's use this, and now one of the bars have been, the third hub has been opened, or the third side area is now open, and for some reason I missed that entirely. And this is where the blue door is. Come on, Mr. Lost Soul. Come at me, please. Oh, crap. Really? Really? I also need to go back and check for some health. And the problem is now that because I was an idiot and I picked that armor up, which was not a good idea, because it was an accident. So let's use this switch and let's go back real fast and stay in here. A little bit low on shells, so apparently there's some juicy infighting going on, so let's use this opportunity to use our chain gun and keep an eye on those hit scanners. Yeah, that was good. I don't think I even lost any health during that, if I'm not completely mistaken. So it's a pretty solid effort. So, but first I will probably go back to this courtyard and look for some extra health. Like, oh, there actually was a medkit. And of course you can find the yellow key in here, so let's take these shells too, and some bullets too. And once again, back to this place. And now that we use that switch, before that major trap, that switch will open this door right here, leading to the red key. Ah, damn it. And let's get these. And some Imp Slaughterfest. Tiny little Imp Ambush. And now that we have all the keys, let's go to the red door. And 3 megawad to be found from this area. Wow, impressive. Apparently I opened that door a little bit too early. So his shots came true. But everybody's dead, but I have to say I'm not really satisfied with my current health setup. And of course I was an idiot and walked past that medkit right away, so... And apparently I picked that SSG up, so I don't think there are any shells to be found from this level anymore. Because I've basically been into everywhere and I've looted all the stuff there is to loot, pretty much. So I guess the only medkit to be found would be from here, I suppose? I think there should be one. Oh yeah, that's it. So that's all I probably can have from this level, unless there are some shells to be found from here. Guess not. So that leaves me no choice but to leave this level. But yeah, this map was indeed created in 2004, and one of the oldest, and most likely the oldest existing Doom level I have created. So at this point I'm going to save the game. I'll take this slot. So now that I got back with my Hell Reveal 2 save games, because I was able to accidentally overwrite one of my Hell Reveal 2 primary save game, which was on map 20. So I basically had to play all the way from map 32. I'm currently on map 19, so I have to complete map 19 again, so I can return back to Hell Reveal 2. But with that, I think we're all done, so next time I will continue from map 7 onward. I'm not sure how many maps I will do at one sitting, depends on like how I feel about doing certain maps and all that, but I try to do as many as I can. But with that, that's Relentless Evil Part 1 on Ultraviolence. So, but yeah, with that, we're all done here, so thanks for the company, and see you around.